to show up too.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
All right, we're gonna wait for a couple people to show up. Does it look okay? We're gonna interview. You need to go over there, please. Go over there, please. We're gonna interview, do a paparazzi consultant interview. Okay, so. Thank you. All right, this is Melanie.
Hi.
You guys say hi to her. She is my cousin, actually. Our moms are sisters, and we've known each other forever. And just recently, she's shown interest in our business. And so she is going to do the online marketing branding that our team is learning. And her very first video is going to be this interview.
That's why I might look a little weird.
You don't look weird. Hi, Crystal and Billy. So what we're going to do is she came up with a really good list of questions. Let me show you how many. She has 2 pages of these, and they're really good. And she's going to interview me because I'm already a consultant, and she's going to be getting her kit next week. And these are the questions that she figured people would want to know, because these are like the same things she asked me. So do you want to tell just a little bit about yourself, and then we can...
About myself?
Just that you like to do planners and stuff. She's going to have a little platform on what she teaches besides paparazzi stuff. So she's going to tell you a little bit more about what her YouTube and her Facebook business page is going to be about.
Okay, well, we didn't plan this, so it's like... So I'm Melanie, Lisa's cousin, of course, and I love crafts, and where should I look?
Well, show them your planner, like just for...
Well, this isn't
where's
a planner.
the other one? We have
So I love crafts and planners and organizations, and I love jewelry and accessories, so I'm going to incorporate that all together and start doing some nice videos. Nice.
Yeah, they will be.
To teach you guys some of the stuff that I like to do. So that's it.
This is going to be her second video on her YouTube.
My daughter Marissa is going to help me. Do you want to come say hi? Come on.
You can just go.
She's my assistant, and she's going to help me because she's really helpful and really, really creative.
You just yell hi.
Hi.
Okay. She just yelled.
Look at this planner Melanie made, you guys. This is so full of fun.
And that's my last year's planner.
She's going to make a video about this very next, and so we'll put a link to it at the end of when we're done, so that you guys can kind of get to know her. But this will help you with these questions. They're really good questions. And then the video will be on her channel permanently. So, yes. Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? And hi, Debbie. And if you guys have any questions like that have to do with what we're talking about, go ahead and say so. If you have a different question, wait till we're finished, because she's covered a lot. And I think we're going to answer almost everything. So this is kind of geared toward new consultants. Hi, Anna. This is geared toward new consultants, but some of you guys may not know some of these things if you're already a consultant too. Let me mute my phone, guys. Hold on. My phone always vibrates when I get a message, and it's really loud to the video. Okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, wait, we have a mic.
Oh. You ruined it.
Sorry?
I was going to act like we were really
Oh, you were?
it.
Okay.
Yes, like, good morning, Lisa. Or good afternoon.
You look like you're in the cold weather.
Anyway, that was a joke. So, my first question is, how much money do you have to spend to get started?
All right. So, and she knows most of these because we've been talking for a couple months, but
these are my questions I had in the beginning.
Yeah. So it's a really good list. So when you start Paparazzi, they make you buy a kit, and they have 3 kits available. Okay. So the first kit is the biggest. It's $499. That's what she's going to go for, because it comes with a free ticket to convention, and we're going to talk about that later. Also, it has the most jewelry. It has 200 pieces of jewelry and some business supplies. And okay, I'm hoping that's a joke about the couch, so we'll just leave it at that. If you do it again, we'll have to take you off. But anyway, that threw me off. So the second kit.
We have lots of kids here because it's a Saturday, so just...
It's fine. I just get distracted. Don't go in there, Trevor. Okay, so our second kit is $299, and it comes with 120 pieces. And then the smallest kit is 35 pieces for $99. Yeah, it is. Hold on just a minute, guys.
So my first video, and I already get this experience.
Yeah, nice. Okay, we took her out.
Okay.
I don't know why they don't have anything better to do. But anyway.
Yep.
So you've got those 3 kits available. They all work. They're all full of jewelry. They're all valid ways to start Paparazzi. I personally like the biggest kit because it makes you feel like you have to work your butt off. And it's worth it because if you work hard, you're going to have big rewards. So I recommend the big kit. And you're going to have to spend money. You have to pay sales tax on the jewelry. You have to pay for sales tax. And you have to, if you're going to sell on the internet like her plan is and like I do, you're going to need, there's really no overhead, but you'll end up paying PayPal fees later. And you might want to buy some storage solutions like some kind of little dresser or cabinet for your jewelry. Maybe a going live kit, so you need to spend around $100 because you're going to need like maybe even 50, but you're going to need like a tripod and a cell phone holder and probably a lens for zooming in and maybe labels for your computer and shipping supplies. So there's a few supplies there that you want to invest in, but you can make your money back fast when people pay you for your shipping.
Okay, so my next question is, how many hours do you spend on Paparazzi?
Okay, so everybody's different, but I 100% recommend making a schedule, okay? So my schedule is 3 hours every morning, and that has been sufficient. That's been enough for me to sell like crazy. I sell a lot of stuff.
She does.
I did hire an assistant, and when I hired my assistant, my sales quadrupled, which is really cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you can do it alone, but there's a max on how much work you want to do. You don't want to be doing this 24/7. It's not fun if you have to do that. So on selling, I recommend 3 hours a day if you're going to go hardcore and sell a lot. As far as my team goes, I try to just sprinkle that in when I can. I think you could probably get away with less than a half hour a day as long as you have a plan and a schedule. Again, that's really important to have a schedule, or else you will not love it because you'll feel like that's all you do. Earning a free kit, Crystal, you can earn a free kit by doing a party on the website, but it's really hard. They have to sell $1,000 worth of jewelry. So when people ask me that, I actually encourage them to just make extra money, babysitting, selling stuff at a yard sale, working for your mom, yeah, whatever. Because you don't want to have to be, first of all those sales you could have had yourself. And that's a lot of money.
Yeah. That's probably not worth,
it's too much work, I think. So you can earn a kit, but I would not recommend it. Oh, sweet. And Kaylee got her tripod and lens on eBay. Good. My assistant is my next door neighbor, so I just got lucky. She is a mom who works from home. And I hired a couple teenagers before, and they're great, but their schedules change too much. So in my opinion, an adult, not kid person is better.
That doesn't have so much going on.
Yeah, because like she knew she was home every day when I was home every day. So
okay. So my next question is, do you just sell on social media, or do you do parties and events and stuff like that?
You can do both. You can sell it however you want. I sold in parties and events, like in person, for the first 5 years of my business. And then the last year, we've sold online only. We moved, and so I was kind of forced into selling all of my displays and everything. And I have not even wanted to switch because it's very lucrative to sell on the internet. So you can do either one, but Melanie's going to be selling online, and so she's going to know perfectly how to do it after she gets practice, and I'm going to teach her everything.
And that's why I decided to do it, because I didn't want to be the one that went out to parties in people's houses and stuff, because that's not really my personality, so this fits me better. Okay, so can you make money selling, or do you have to have a team?
Both. You can sell and you can have a team, but you are not required to have a team, which is cool. Because I think in some businesses, if you wanted to make like a certain amount of commission or percentage, you have to have a team. Mm-hmm. But our company doesn't require that. So you make 45% no matter what, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
But in my opinion, there is a cap on how much you can sell. I mean, you can only physically package so much jewelry.
And do it physically, yeah.
So I've been consistently selling about $2,500 a week, and with an assistant.
2,500 pieces?
Dollars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
not profit. That's my sales.
Right.
And that's 3 hours a day, and that's all I want to do. Like, I don't want to work more than that, and because I've got team stuff I want to work on. And anyway, so if you need to make more than whatever, $4,000 profit a month or whatever, you need to have a team. And so if you guys want to have, they call it, what's it called? When you're just like sleeping and making money. There's a word for it.
Oh, I do know that word, but because I've been reading about it. I can't think of it.
Yeah, somebody might know on here. But yeah, if you want to have like sustainable income, like where you can go to vacation for a week and still make money, because when I stop selling, I don't make money selling, right? Then that's what your team is for, because when there's enough people, then somebody's always working.
Okay, so my next question is, how much are PayPal fees?
Oh, actually, let me answer the other one real quick. It's okay.
Okay.
So with your team, you can make quite a bit of money. It's okay. Even your very first rank, you can make like $300 a month-ish. That's what I used to make. And as you go up, it goes up exponentially. So it usually doubles. It doesn't just go up like 300 every rank. So it goes up pretty high. And the rule of thumb, if it helps you guys, is whatever the PV requirement is, or I mean the overall volume requirement is about how much money you'll make. So as an executive producer, you have to have 40,000 PV, so you make about $4,000 paycheck. Okay? So the fashionista requirement is 75,000 PV. That's what I am. So you make approximately $7,500 a month. Producer requires 12,000 overall volume. So you make around 1,200 a month, okay? That's just a rule of thumb. It doesn't mean you're really going to get that higher or lower. It's just a rule of thumb.
Wait, 1,200?
Yeah, so 12,000 volume from your team will make you $1,200.
On your team?
In your money. On your team money.
Yes, okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so my...
Hold on a sec. I got to block that person.
I didn't even
Just a sec, guys. We're taking off these couch people. That's so stupid.
It's weird how the main thing they always say is couches or
It's just what they think is silly, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, residual income. Patty knows the word. That's the word.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
Good job, Patty.
Passive income, residual. Perfect. We're going to get to that question, how many consultants. That's in her list.
Yeah,
so
that's on my list. Okay, so my next question was about PayPal fees. How much are PayPal fees? And then I'll just add this. What other fees are involved?
Okay, so we talked about the fees with the equipment, which is just kind of at the beginning. Of course, you have to pay for your jewelry. And then PayPal fees are a big one because if you're selling online, you're going to have those every single time you sell something. So, hold on.
Another one?
Yeah. You guys, we might have to... Oh, lovely. Thanks for the heads up, Kaylee. We might have to start this over if they keep coming back because we were planning to upload this to YouTube.
Okay. So don't come back, please.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
So PayPal fees and other
yes,
fees.
thank you.
What we were talking about.
Okay, PayPal fees. There's a fee per transaction, and I'd have to look it up for the exact amount, but it's like 19 cents or something. And then there's a little percentage, right? So the chunk of money that you have to take from PayPal, it needs to be calculated in your profits. And so I always tell myself I make $2 per piece of jewelry and not $2.25. And sometimes it's even less. It might be $1.75 per piece of jewelry. But who cares? I mean, the overhead I used to pay to get in an event was way higher, way higher. One other thing is I need to double check and make sure this is accurate. But about a year ago, I found out PayPal does not charge the full fee if you are charging under $10. So there is it's called a mini fee or something. So I'll double check about that too. So even though our stuff is priced low, it's not going to like hurt us that bad with that high 19-cent thing.
Okay. And then did we say anything about other fees, or that's just the beginning and then what you just said?
Yeah, just the beginning mostly. And then you want to, of course, save your money to go to convention if you didn't get a free ticket. Save money for convention, airfare, and hotel. And Empower Me Pink if you decide to do that.
Okay, and then I put, can you keep, this is kind of tied in, but can you keep your profits?
So here's
or
my...
not can you, I guess you can. Should you keep your profits?
Okay, so my rule of, there's 2 rules I would recommend. One is whatever you put into the business, like in your kit, don't plan on seeing that money again. Don't try to pay yourself back because you need money to reinvest. And if you reinvest everything, then you will be able to get a whole bunch more jewelry and get your business moving much, much quicker. My other rule of thumb for me personally is I like to use any money I make on jewelry forever toward my business. And then anything I make from my team paychecks goes to my family income because then I always have money for my business. Then I can afford prizes for my team and money to hire my assistant, stuff like that.
Thank you, Terry.
This necklace is an old Z
I
collection.
asked her that too. I loved it.
It's cute, huh? This is from 2 years ago. This is the Rochelle Z collection.
Okay. So, I kind of said this before, but I'm not a pushy sales type person. So is that okay?
Totally okay, because I'm not a pushy salesperson either. Yay! So, yes, you can do that no matter your personality. As long as you show your personality, you're going to attract people who like you. So.
And then my next ones I think we kind of already covered, but is the sales profit different than the team profit?
Yep.
So we talked about that. So how often do you go live on Facebook?
My recommendation for that is go live with whatever schedule fits your family and you. I like to go live on Monday nights all night because I have that date designated and I've already done my hair and makeup and I don't have to find a new outfit. And so I'll go live for 2 hours, take a break, and do 2 more hours. For me, I love it. And some people like to go live for a half hour every single day. Like, you can do whatever.
So it's just, okay, and then what about, this is kind of the same thing, but should you have a schedule for Facebook Live? I guess we said yes, because that's what we were talking about, scheduling.
Yep. If you don't have a schedule, your customers aren't going to know when to find you. Going on schedule is kind of like you're a TV show, as weird as it sounds, but they can rely on you. So they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's Monday night, I got to find Lisa. And that becomes a good thing.
Mom,
I can't
are you
touch
sitting on something?
No.
Because the TV keeps switching to Roku.
Nope.
Thank you, Janice.
Nope, sorry.
Did I already say that? Okay. So what about YouTube videos? There should be a schedule for those also?
Yeah, so in the marketing we're teaching, she's going to be teaching with value. And so she's going to be sharing craft ideas and organizing tips, business tips with planners and all that kind of stuff. So yes, go on a schedule. I would say once a week.
At least once a week.
Yeah, but if you go more than once a week, you might feel overwhelmed. So you have to just decide.
Okay. Decide how you, okay.
Yeah.
And then what do you think is the perfect amount of time to go live, like as time-wise? But you kind of already said that too. But like,
Yeah, your customers will just get used to what you offer. That's just kind of how it goes.
choose
But
what
they
you-
have done a little bit of research, and they say Thursday night is when most people are home, bored.
Really?
Maybe because they're going to go out on Friday. Melinda asked, what percentage of non-payers do I have?
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of an issue. I don't let it bring me down because I make plenty of money still. Probably 20%. It's pretty high. But when they don't pay, they usually tell me why. A lot of people will pay me late. The people that don't pay at all, I think most of them had bad communication. So as long as you're taking their email at the beginning and communicating with them at the beginning, you can keep that number pretty low.
well, and you can also, like she was telling me earlier about the repo sales, like you can sell it later, right?
Oh yeah, totally. So those are good.
So it's still.
What's it like to be a customer on a repo sale? Do you like it?
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I like it. I've done it a couple times.
Okay.
And people like it because it's stuff that they might have wanted, they didn't get. So,
Yeah, so it's not the worst thing ever, but
okay.
and yes, you can be successful just doing online because that's all I'm doing now, and my business has doubled since then in the last year.
Okay, and then how often do you post an album?
Okay, so I teach my team because I do this and it works awesome. Going live, your goal going live is to meet new people. It's not necessarily to sell all your jewelry because not everybody wants to sit and watch a video. You know that. And if you only go live to sell, you're not going to sell as much as if you also posted pictures. So I recommend doing an album so that the pictures all post all at once. And I like to do it the day after I go live because I'll post like the leftovers, which is still good jewelry, but we're going to reach people who weren't there online. And then I like to post another album. So I will go live on Tuesdays and post an album. I'll go live on Monday night and then I'll post an album Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah. That's just my schedule because I like to do it. You can really do anything you want. Yeah.
And then this one, do you let other consultants buy from you?
I do, yep. As long as they pay $5. Consultants are some of my best customers. I don't mind, for whatever reason they want their stuff, whether they want it for their personal collection or they're going to resell it, isn't really anything that I need to be concerned with. So I'm happy to sell it.
Okay. Does doing YouTube videos really help?
It does help because it helps you get out there. Give me a thumbs up if you think Melanie's video is going to be good on YouTube, because these questions are really good. See, I'm a dork.
Okay. Okay, so which starter kit do you think is the best value? Did you already
Oh, we
tell us
kind of
that?
did. Yeah, the biggest one. In January, if anybody wants to sign up, you're welcome to sign up under me or Melanie, but Melanie's going to be a consultant very soon, and if you sign up under her, you'll be under both of us, and so you get both trainings. So just talk to me if you want to do that at all. But January has a super good deal where you get extra jewelry for free, and they usually do that every year.
Really good deal. I like that deal. Okay, so
Yes. Yes.
is it realistic? Because this is me. I have a full-time job and I have to have one. So is this realistic, or is it realistic to have a full-time job and still be successful doing this?
It is. If you guys don't know, there's a bunch of girls in our company who work full-time and they're kicking butt. I don't work full-time, but I can tell you what I do with my time, and I could have a full-time
Right.
job if I
It's
wanted to.
just-
I spend a lot of time wasting reading Facebook, and that's what you want to make sure you don't do. If you have a schedule, then you won't be killing your time doing nothing.
Trying to.
Yeah. So if you do, let's say you did 2 hours a day selling, then you just sell it. Don't like do anything
That's
else.
just what you do.
Yeah. Like have a plan, and then you can totally do it.
Okay. And then my next one is, should everyone try to go to convention?
Yes.
And is it worth it to go? Like, is
Totally
it
worth it? Yeah. The trend that I see is anybody that goes to convention sticks around for at least a year. Like they get that fire lit under them, and they have a lot of drive that lasts a long, long time.
And it's
Convention's
really
cool.
fun, right?
It's super fun. It's neat because everybody around there is like obsessed with paparazzi, like you are, which is cool. Let me see real quick here. Make sure we answered these guys. The YouTube posting is different. What she's doing with her YouTube is she's gonna start a channel like mine. I have a channel where I like give tips and tricks and stuff, and she's gonna do the same thing.
So you don't sell on YouTube.
Yeah.
You get your name out there so that they might come and look at your stuff, right?
Yep. I have tried to sell on YouTube, and it's hard because it doesn't save the comments. I think Facebook works well enough to not change it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next question is, how many people do you have on your team?
I have about 2,800 people in my downline, which is awesome and shocking.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
How am I ever going to get that many?
You totally can. One of my girls is Dawn Ortiz. You guys probably know her. She has half of the team, and then the other half is all people I've signed up and that they signed up. And it took me a long time to get there, but there are people with huge teams that started less than a year ago, because now we know how to do it
build
right.
it.
Yeah, being online is like the best thing to do. And
That
yes,
was my next question too. So,
yeah, go ahead.
well, no, it was just, is it hard to build a team, and does social media help?
Yes, social media helps. That's like the only thing you can.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
That's why I was like, how am I ever going to get 2,500 people under me? Like,
know.
how is it possible?
I know, it's crazy. If you are helpful and teach people like this, then you will.
Okay. And then my last three are kind of personal opinions. Do you really still love paparazzi, or are you getting burned out after 6 years?
I still love it. I
She
still
does.
dream about it. I wake up every morning with new ideas. Something that can burn you out is I was shipping and invoicing every day at my customers' requests, and it burned me out for sure. So that's why I have a schedule. So I only invoice once a week and I ship once a week. And for me, that's made it like magically better.
Right.
again.
You don't have to always worry that you have to go do.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you try to help your customers, but sometimes you just gotta have like a set way.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, and then what's the best part of paparazzi?
My personal favorite, you'll have to tell me what you think yours will be, but my personal favorite is to be able to help other girls. If people can succeed, that's cool. If they can learn from me, that's wonderful. That's why I have always done my YouTube, is that it's fun to be able to teach people, because I actually went to school to be a teacher, so now I get to teach.
I think that'll probably be my favorite part of it too. But
Really?
plus, I just like to get jewelry in the mail. Like, I like to look at it and wear it and buy it. So.
It is fun.
And then if you could do the last 6 years over again, and we all know the answer to this now, but would you still choose to do this business?
Yeah, totally. The first 5 years feel wasted because I did in-person sales, and if you guys ever did expos and fairs, they do not make money. They don't. But
And they're hard.
They are hard. It's a lot of work. But I have that experience, and that experience helped me create my YouTube channel, and that has gotten me to my rank. So I would do it over again. I love it. And then this live thing with Facebook is just the next step. Maybe one day this won't always be the way to sell, but right now.
And we're lucky because I'm lucky because I'm coming into after she already learned all the hard stuff, right?
Yeah, totally. So I feel like there's kind of a systematic way to do it now.
Okay.
Let me see what questions we have real quick. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Best advice you can give someone that starts out. Oh, actually, somebody else said is the promo only in January. Every month they introduce, if there's a promo, they won't tell us until the month starts. So if there was one in January, I don't know what it's going to be. But historically, the January promo is the best of the year.
But they have theirs throughout the year. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen maybe 3 or 4 in the year. The best advice you can give someone who just starts out that can't buy new inventory every day or every week. You want to buy jewelry as much as you can, and you want to sell it as much as you can. But you also want to give value to people, and this is what Melanie's learning. So she's not always going to go online and be like, buy from me. She's going to be like, you guys, I have this cool idea. Listen to this way I figured out how to unwrap necklaces. And then she'll make a video and teach you guys. So a lot of marketing is about giving and not taking. And that is my advice, is spend your time helping people and then show your jewelry and help people again and then show your jewelry, and it'll start building up. And then your audience will get bigger and you'll start selling more. Most of my team in the first 5 years signed up from my YouTube channel. And my current team that has grown a lot in the last year is because of Facebook Live. Because that is how they get to know you. Like right now, do you guys feel like you know us just a little bit because we've been talking to you? So it gets you to know the person and not just the name. So yeah, Facebook Live is absolutely amazing.
And your number one tip, what is that?
My number one tip is to give value and not always ask for stuff.
And also be yourself. 'Cause that's
Be
what
yourself,
you told me
true.
was
Yeah.
your tip for me.
My number one tip changes. Yeah, you want to be yourself. I feel really kind of embarrassed for people, but also nervous for them when somebody's like trying to be perfect and they're like,
It's obviously not me, huh?
it's good though, because at least you're comfortable. Because when you try to be perfect, it's not really you, and then people can't break through that little barrier. They need to get to know your personality. So yes, being yourself is super, super important. PayPal shipping or post office? I use PayPal shipping because they give you a wholesale price. Did you guys know that? PayPal gives you the wholesale price, and if you go to the post office and ship, you don't get it. And if you go to USPS.com, you don't get it. The first class prices at all those places, including PayPal, are the same, but PayPal gives you a tracking number for free, and that saves you like $1. So PayPal all the way. And Kaylee, you're right. That's why I use
Square. What's
Square is that
Square's the other
credit card
one.
reader?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually still use Square. I have a swiper for in-person and for people who can't get PayPal to work. Don't ask me why, but that happens sometimes. But PayPal has a direct connection to ship and print labels. So you can save a step. You can save time. Like Monday, I shipped 75 packages. If I had to type in 75 addresses, I would rather be on vacation. I don't want to do that. So I would not use Square for that reason alone. Yes, Marissa, sell eBay junk around the house
Not you.
to make money. Oh yeah, that we have a girl named Marissa here. Melanie's daughter's name is.
And
Marissa.
she's going to be my assistant. She's only 15, but she's good. So, okay.
What's your best advice for getting new people to like your business page? Again, that's give value. Help people. Don't just ask them to buy your jewelry. Recommendations are great. So anyway, let's see. Mary, you got to do PayPal. I'm going to be making some training videos about it. Yes, Patty did. And it's been really cool to get to know her. So she did. She found me online too.
And I never knew Lisa before you did. Just joking. Anyway.
She wasn't interested
I am a
though.
dork. I am such a dork. But no, I wasn't interested at all because I don't like to be pushy and sell until I actually learn what she did. Then I was like, I can do that.
Yeah. It's fun because you get to like teach stuff that you love already.
Right.
So it's really fun. From director to premier director, you need to teach your team members to become director. That's what you need to do. So share your story of how you became director and give them tips on how you became director and share that with your team and encourage them to become director and offer them some kind of prize for hitting their rank. And that drives people. Money drives people. Prizes drive people. Yeah. Any other questions? That's fun.
Done. I don't have any more questions.
Do you have any that you thought of in the last today?
I don't think so, no. Okay. I wrote them all down, but no. Those were all mostly my questions at the beginning, so
Okay.
even though they seem kind of basic, they are what people think about at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, I think they're really good questions. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We are going to record this and upload it to Melanie's YouTube. Her name is Melanie Holmes, so you can look her up. And her business is going to be called...
Mel's Foxy Paparazzi.
It's very cute. I love that. Oh, thank you, Mary. So if any of you guys have any additional questions, just comment on this video. Or if it's on Melanie's channel, comment on her comments and she can answer you. If any of you guys want to sign up, tell us. I'll get you connected with Melanie. Anyway, this business is fun, super easy. We got to spend the Saturday together. We went to lunch. Now we can use it on our tax deductions.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also, I've only been like researching this a couple of months and I'm already obsessed with it. So it's just how it comes.
Yeah.
You want to have ideas, want to do this. So it's really fun.
Yeah, it is fun to have something alternate to think about besides your job that you may not love or having to like clean your house all the time. And
Yep.
the Cancun trip is actually happening now. So each year they offer a trip that you can earn for free or even partially paid, which is pretty cool. So there's a bunch of people in Cancun right now. I earned the trip, but I didn't go because I wanted to stay home with Melanie.
Oh, well, I must be really important.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. And if you have other stuff you want me to do videos about, just let me know. Or any planning and organizational videos for Melanie, let her know. Okay?
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye. So embarrassed.